He's just been having fun, shopping. That's it.
Since, despite hype, Paul Mayweather fight was choreographed. Rumor is Mayweather facing 400 mail orders, financial troubles.
There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true.
Floyd Mayweather's daughter becomes emotional after Stephen A. Smith reveals a staggering $42 million scheme. Floyd, famous for creating long-lasting wealth, emphasizes that his fortune was meant for his children. He wants them to carry on his legacy, earn similar levels of success, and ensure financial stability for future generations.
Building generational wealth. Even like when my children, love my children. All four of my children are adults. And I told them, listen, no more handouts. No more handouts. It can't be, because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, from here on out, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Floyd Mayweather frequently points out that money earned in boxing doesn't last unless it's managed carefully. He highlights that true financial stability comes from building businesses rather than relying solely on prize money from fights. His own struggles with bankruptcy serve as a warning that without smart investments, even massive wealth can vanish.
When you're rich for a short period of time. Riches is short term. Wealth is long term. If you can have 100 million, but if you don't got no game plan, it's gonna be gone. If I didn't know what I know now, if they gave me 100 million when I was young, I probably would have fucked it off. But with a lot of time, a lot of experience, being around the right people, I know about balance.
Floyd Mayweather has always valued being in control, negotiating his own contracts, and running things on his own terms. This self-reliance helped him dominate in the boxing world, but it hasn't always translated well to the business side. In finance, leaning on knowledgeable advisors is often the safer choice. Floyd's tendency to go it alone has resulted in high-risk investments and questionable financial moves, which have taken a toll on his fortune.
Who negotiates those deals?
Me.
Well, you gotta. I'm a little different from every other athlete and entertainer because I keep 100% of the revenue. That's never been done before. I'm my own boss.
There's no manager. There's no agent.
No.
There's no pimp for Floyd.
No.
Wow.
I have a team, and it's a little. I guess I'm lucky.
So you're negotiating that transaction yourself.
Well, exactly. This is how it works. They know my number because I've already.
Floyd Mayweather's drive to stay in control of his money has sometimes steered him into risky territory. Even though he earned enormous sums from boxing, he has occasionally pursued questionable ways to protect and grow his fortune. This has included getting involved with unscrupulous schemes and associating with people motivated solely by profit.
In 2018, when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now.
Using his fame, Floyd Mayweather sometimes promoted schemes that misled vulnerable people, endorsing products and ventures that lacked legitimacy. Prioritizing fast profits over building sustainable wealth through careful investments led him into risky choices and dubious collaborations, which in turn took a toll on his financial security.
That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now. Matter of fact, don't even wait till August 10th. Get it now. My NFT. Own a piece of my legacy. Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm not just in 30% or 40%. Full 100%. I'm all the way in.
Now, Floyd's world was indeed a huge success.
Floyd Mayweather is widely recognized for his extravagant lifestyle. Behind the flashy image, however, a consistent pattern in his financial habits emerges. One key issue is his tendency to acquire high-end items while delaying payments, or in some cases, not paying at all. Sources, particularly from places like Dubai, report that this behavior has strained his business relationships. These repeated lapses have made it challenging for him to earn the trust of partners and vendors. Relying on credit and appearances rather than solid financial planning proves to be a risky strategy.
Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people.
Another worrisome pattern in Floyd Mayweather's finances is his tendency to fall behind on taxes. On a podcast, Joe Rogan highlighted that failing to meet federal tax responsibilities could be a major reason the IRS has kept a close eye on him. Rogan emphasized that while Floyd showcases a life filled with luxury cars, designer fashion, and lavish trips, none of that carries weight with tax authorities. Taxes are a legal requirement, and no fortune can override that obligation.
Money to the IRS, how much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money that there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell them.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has shared his frank perspective on Floyd Mayweather's current path. Hearn points out that Floyd's ongoing involvement in exhibition matches, along with his increasingly risky investments, suggest a strong drive for more money. Considering the enormous wealth and achievements he already earned in boxing, Hearn wonders why Floyd continues to chase additional earnings.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money after all these years?
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending...
It's a lot of expense.
In a candid interview, Stephen A. Smith posed a striking question to Floyd Mayweather. Which is more important, your wealth or your legacy? The question encouraged Floyd to reflect on his true priorities. Instead of discussing his legacy, Floyd highlighted his financial accomplishments, emphasizing his business acumen and the income he had earned. It appears that, for him, monetary success takes precedence over the lasting legacy he might leave behind.
You made money. You're gonna make a hell of a lot more money.
But the main thing is, I made smart investments, and I still make millions every month.
Do you care about your boxing legacy?
More than what?
Well, we ain't gonna say more than money. We know better. We're not gonna say more than money. We know better.
More than my family? No. So what's more important? My children. Because when I make this money, you know what? I put my children and my family in a position that they are entrepreneurs. They are bosses. I don't want my kids to have to answer to nobody. So I will take the long road. I will take the bumps and the bruises for them, but for my loved ones.
But fear, it's important to point this out about you.
There has been widespread speculation about Floyd Mayweather's reported earnings, and Chael Sonnen added a new perspective to the debate. According to Sonnen, Floyd never actually received the rumored $100 million for some of his biggest fights. This startling claim challenges the commonly held assumptions about the true size of Mayweather's fortune.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $60 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got 30 million and one got 29.
250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Floyd Mayweather's decision to face Logan Paul in an exhibition bout, rather than a more experienced fighter like Tyson Fury, drew significant attention. When asked about his reasoning, Floyd explained that Logan had a larger social media following. This response underscored a concerning shift in his focus, showing a greater interest in online popularity than genuine competition.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
The backlash against Floyd Mayweather's exhibition fights didn't go unnoticed, but his daughter, Iane Mayweather, had a very different reaction. Despite the criticism, she expressed excitement about seeing her father back in the ring. While many view these exhibition bouts as a possible sign of financial strain, there are growing concerns that 2025 could bring serious money challenges for Mayweather. Considering his history of spending and investment choices, some experts worry that he could face significant financial trouble in the near future.
Mayweather fight in Miami had low attendance despite hype. Paul Mayweather fight was choreographed. Rumor is Mayweather facing $400 million financial troubles. In celebrity boxing, not everything is as it seems. Take sold out and spontaneous claims with a grain of salt. I was hired to observe, record, and report my findings in 2021 in Miami. Today in 2025, the stuff is hitting the fan for Mayweather. Were you duped too? What are your thoughts with this latest Floyd Money Mayweather news cycle?
Floyd Mayweather's father, an important influence in his life, once remarked that people change when money arrives. This statement highlights the impact wealth has had on Floyd's personal and financial choices. One of Floyd's most notorious quotes, reflecting his bold confidence and public bravado, is when he claimed he was the best at legalizing bank robbing, showcasing his fearless, unapologetic persona.
A quick heist. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle and former trainer, has openly shared his concerns about Floyd's life after retiring from boxing. Adding to the worry, a former business partner revealed that at the height of his career, Floyd was spending well beyond his income. Regardless of whether he was earning millions or billions, his expenditures consistently outpaced his earnings.
Look, man, we both made some real money, but you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
I see what you're
say
saying.
we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but me and you, we real. Yeah. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it. And you find yourself 9-10 months later sitting there like, oh shit, this shit's getting real. So I think that's the problem he going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC. Correct. He raised a couple of $1 billion.
Floyd Mayweather is known for lavishly spoiling his children. But this indulgence has sometimes caused serious issues. Tank shared that Floyd became enraged when his daughter repeatedly messaged him on Snapchat, and he rejected her. According to Tank, Floyd's anger triggered a chain of events that ultimately harmed Tank's career and put him in a difficult position. In 2020, Floyd's daughter, Yaya Mayweather, made headlines after being arrested for allegedly stabbing a woman connected to rapper NBA YoungBoy, with whom she reportedly had an ongoing conflict.
And then I kept telling him though, I paid him my money. I kept telling him, man, I'm gonna do nothing. Yeah. The one with the hair, I guess he the owner of the company, and the one outside worked for him. Bullshit, man. But when the whole time you heard me raising my the whole time you heard me raising my tone, bro. You never got out the car.
Bro, what happened? You had put her out the house? Because he was trying to say you put some water out the house.
I'm about to show you.
All her stuff was out in the front. She was out front, and she went in the car with security guard. Then she got out of the car and walked back into the back.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Confronted her in the back.
That's the problem. She never was in the backyard, right?
That's what he said.
Man, tell me why I was looking for this girl the whole time. She was in his car.
He did say she was in the car.
Right. You my security. You my security.
Hold on, though. He also said that she got out.
When she got out, I done woke up by then. When I walk outside, she on my front porch. She asked for a phone. I walk inside to get her phone. When I come back, she's sitting right there. Nah, get the fuck out.
Following the incident, Yaya spent less than a day in jail after posting $30,000 bail. Floyd responded by expressing full support, even saying he was proud of his daughter. Yet his attempts to protect her from the fallout underscore a troubling approach to both parenting and managing finances responsibly.
And I feel like it's always the women versus the other woman as opposed to the guy that had a commitment to you. Yeah. I'm not saying go stab him, but now she's gonna be the one behind bars. Yeah. And his life is gonna go on.
Floyd continues to stand firmly behind his daughter, emphasizing that he wants to avoid conflict with anyone. He even refers to rapper NBA YoungBoy as a son, demonstrating his unwavering loyalty to those he considers family.
But people on the outside. Yeah, I'm proud of my daughter, because even though she's a little young to have a baby, 21, and she'll be 22 this year, but I'm proud of her. I'm proud of NBA YoungBoy. Very, very talented young kid. One of the biggest artists as far as in music. He got a cult-like following. I look at him, just like one of my sons. I look at him just like one of my sons. I only want the best for him. And
that wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you next time.